Hi, I'm Lee Lubin. Welcome to your practice. Let's play. Today we're going to start standing up. So maybe have feet about hips distance apart, about 2 fists, maybe a little wider for you as possible. And as you're ready, inhale the arms up. Feel free to look up if you like, noticing the breath as it passes through the nostrils on both the way up and the way down. Again, noticing the breath as it passes through the throat. The breath passes through everywhere, but noticing the next cycle, how the breath feels and moves in the torso. Last time like that, feeling how the breath moves through the belly on the inhale and the exhale. Then we'll start at the beginning. Inhaling, bring aware of how the breath moves through the nose and nostril. On exhale, forward fold. Feel free to bend the knees if you like. Inhale halfway, still being aware of how the breath moves or doesn't through the nose and the nostrils. Push through both feet, still being aware of the breath through the nose. On exhale, back to center. Inhaling the arms up this cycle. Noticing how the breath moves through the throat as you forward fold. Noticing how it moves through the throat when you inhale halfway. When you exhale. Push through both feet as you rise up, still feeling the breath move through the throat. On exhale, back to center. Next cycle, inhaling the arms up, noticing the movement of the breath through the upper torso as you fold on exhale. How does it feel as you inhale halfway? As you exhale in the torso, inhaling, rising all the way up. On exhale, back to center. Last cycle, inhaling the breath, noticing it through the belly. On exhale, folding, noticing the sensations in the belly of the breath as you inhale halfway. Noticing the belly as you exhale to fold. Let's inhale to rise all the way up. On exhale, back to center. The next cycle, see if you can notice the breath through all 4 parts as you inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway, noticing all 4 parts. Exhale, folds. Left foot back, left knee down to low lunge. Rising up, hands to waist, thigh, or the sky. Pulling in, gathering all your strength, pulling the feet in, and then extending out the knee, the back, pinky toe, sharing that and expressing it in the world. One more time, pulling your strength in, pulling the feet towards each other, and then sending your strength and your gifts out into the world. 1 or 2 more breaths here. On your next exhale, hands come down, tuck the back toe, lift the knee, left hand to the block or the floor as you twist towards the front leg, the right. Softening the tongue in the mouth. Pulling the legs in, pulling the arms in, gathering all your strengths, and then extending them out into the world, into your poses. Taking a breath cycle or so. If you need to pull in again and extend again, feel free. On your next exhale, float the hand down, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale halfway, low back goes in and up. Exhale, fold, right foot back, right knee down, hands to the waist, thigh, or sky as you rise up. Pull the feet in towards each other, gathering your strength. Reaching out the front knee, the back, pinky toe, expressing into the world. Pulling the feet in. And then extending out. Taking a few breaths here. Letting your gifts support you and show up in the world. On your next exhale, hands down, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, right hand to the block or the floor as you twist towards the front leg, towards the left. Pulling the legs in towards each other, pulling the arms in towards the heart, and then extending out through that so that we gather up all our strength, all our resources, and use those in our life, in our practice. On the next exhale, hands down, stepping back, lower all the way onto the belly. Have some space in front of you, resting the forehead or the chin, the backs of the hands to the butt. On your inhale, lift the right hand off the butt, reach it back, lift the left leg. On exhale, lower down, back into your center. Inhale, opposite side, left hand reaches straight back, right leg. On exhale, down. You can continue like that, or as you go to the other side, bring the right arm to a T, palm face down. As you come back, back of the hand to the sacrum. Other side, opposite arm and leg. If you have further to go as you come, the hand may go forward, palm faces towards the midline. When you come back to center, seeing all your beauty, and then extending that out. The next time you come back will be your last. Bring the hands under the shoulders, push up to plank or half plank, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. If you'd like to walk your dog or sway your hips or come onto the tippy toes on inhale and exhale, let the hips scoot back and up, that's just fine. Maybe shake the head out, move the jaw around. A couple more moments here. Inhale onto tippy toes, exhale to bend the knees and step or jump towards the front of the mat. Inhale halfway for length, low back goes in and up. Exhale, fold. Push through both feet to rise all the way up. On exhale, the hands can come back into center. The center being the source of everything we have to offer, both ourselves and the world. If you'd like a block handy for triangle and half moon, have one handy. Let's inhale, the arms sweep up, right behind left as you hinge towards your right. On inhale, push through both feet to rise up. On exhale, same side. One more time like that. The next time you come up, switching hands, left behind right, as you hinge towards the left. Push through both feet to rise. Push through your right foot as you fold, or you side bend. Push through both feet to rise. One last time. The next time you come up, on exhale, let the arms go wide. Right foot back, warrior two. Bending into the front knee, hands to the waist or arms to the sides. Pull the feet in towards each other, the arms in, gathering up all of your beauty, and then letting it go into the world. Taking a few breaths. You can use that action a few more times if you like to pull in, noticing all the beauty inside and letting that expand out. On your next exhale, we'll straighten the front leg, reaching forward, hinging down into triangle pose. It's a much wider triangle than normal. So if you want to walk the back foot in a little, you may, of course. Same idea here. Pull the feet in, pull the arms in, coming into your light, and then letting that expand out. Couple more moments staying in the pose. Letting the gaze be soft. Noticing the strength within you and the lightness around you. Bending the front knee, moving the block to the front and outside, coming into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Squeezing the legs in towards each other, gathering up what you've got, and then extending it out and letting it come into the world. You can do that again. You might pull the arms in and then extend out. Taking a couple breaths here. To come out of the pose, bend the front knee, lower slowly down into triangle, cartwheel the hands down, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, low back goes in and up. Exhale, fold. Push through both feet to rise all the way up. On exhale, the hands come through center. On inhale, the arms sweep up. Left behind right, left behind right. If you have further to go, right foot behind left. Right foot behind left as you hinge towards your left. On inhale, rising up halfway. On exhale, re-extending. On inhale, noticing what you've got in your center. And on exhale, noticing the world around you. On inhale, up, undoing the feet to neutral, switch the hands, left foot behind right, hinging over. As you come back into your center, you notice the light within and all the beauty around you as you expand. Being inside your body and in the world at the same time. The next time you come up will be the last, undoing the hands, and then you'll step the left foot back for a warrior two. If you'd like a block, have one handy. Hands to the waist or arms to the sides. Pulling the feet in, the arms in, finding all the light and beauty inside, and then letting it come out into the world, extending out. You can do that again if you'd like. But recognizing what's going on inside and what's going on in the world around you. Straightening the front leg, hinge, reaching forward, hinging at the hip, right hand to the block or the floor, or the leg is always an option if you don't have a block. Top arm towards the sky. Pull the feet in towards each other, the arms in towards each other, finding what is inside, and then letting it extend out into the world. So at the same time, you're aware of the beauty and strength inside, and all the amazingness around you and what you have to contribute coming from you into the world. You can stay right here. If you have further to go, bend the front knee, move the block to the front and outside, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Pull the feet in towards each other, finding what you have, and then letting it go out into the world. We all have a lot to offer. Letting what's inside expand outside. Taking another breath cycle here. To come out of the pose, bend the front knee, come back to triangle pose. Cartwheel the hand down, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway for length. Exhale, fold. Push through both feet as you rise all the way up. As the hands come down, let the gaze go in, noticing the light within. Releasing the hands as you look up, noticing all the beauty around you. If you need a block, have one handy. We'll bring the feet together and inhale the arms up, squeezing the legs together as you come into twisting chair. Left elbow to the knee or left hand to the right knee, twisting towards your right. Push down into your leg to lift the heart to the height of the hands, and then twist. Taking a couple more moments here. Stage 1 will transition to standing to meet us. Stage 2 will push leg into arm, arm into leg to let the left leg go, be light, and come back into a revolved twist. Taking a couple breaths here. Undoing the hands to the floor, straightening the front leg, walking the back foot in a little bit. If you need a block, have one handy. Right hand can come to the waist or to the sky as you come into a twisting triangle. Bending the back knee a little bit, letting the hips move back in space, gathering up everything you got, and then pushing into the back heel to help it come into the world and help you rotate. One more time, bending the back knee, letting the hips move back in space. Then gathering that up, sending it into the ground to help you rotate in and see what you have to offer. On the next exhale, cartwheel the hands down, stepping the back foot forward. Inhale halfway for length. Exhale, folds. Push through both feet to rise all the way up. Letting the hands come back into center. As they come in, looking down, acknowledging the light within. As you release the hands and the head comes up, noticing the light around you. Bringing the feet together, setting up for chair pose. Inhaling the arms up. On exhale, bend the knees, right hand to the left knee or right elbow to the left knee as you twist. Push down into the leg to lift the heart towards the height of the hands. So you feel your own strength support you in opening to the world. What's inside, we let go outside. Really pushing between leg and a hand or leg and arm, letting the left weight drift to the left leg, stepping the right leg back to a twisting lunge. You can always come to standing and meet us. Taking a breath here. Then unraveling, straightening the front leg, walk the back foot in a little bit. Right hand to the block or the floor, left hand to the waist or the sky as you twist. Bend your back knee, your right, let your hips move back in space, gathering up what you've got and push into the heel to help that propel you in the direction you want to go. Bending the back knee, letting the hips move back in space. Drive your strength into the ground to help you propel into where you want to go. Offering everything you have, all your gifts into the world. Taking one or two more breaths. On your next exhale, cartwheel the hand down, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale halfway, low back goes in and up. Exhale, folds. Push through both feet to rise all the way up. As the hands come back into heart center, seeing the light within. As you lift the head and release the hands, letting that light expand into the world. Right foot back, warrior one. bending into the front knee. Pull, straighten the knee again, ground into the outer back heel and re-extend. Let's have left hand to the sacrum, so your fingers should be able to come underneath your tailbone. So it's not in your low back, it's on this table back here. Right arm to the sky. Push your hand down and forward so that your own support lets your heart lift up and back. Softening the tongue in the mouth. Taking a few more breath cycles here. And reaching up through the right arm to help you come down. Stepping back, rotating onto the right side in plank. Feel free to lower the right knee, turn the foot out, or taking any version in side plank. Squeezing the legs in, pulling the arms in, finding what's good in there, and then letting it expand out. One more breath. On your next exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, downward facing dog, vinyasa, or child's pose. Meeting and standing. If you're in dog, come on to tippy toes, bend the knees and step, or jump towards the front of your mat. Inhale halfway, exhale folds. Push through both feet to rise all the way up. As the hands come back in, looking in, seeing the beauty within. As you release the hands and look up, seeing the beauty come out. Left foot back, warrior one. Ground through the outer back heel strongly and then bend into the front knee. You might need to do that again to stay grounded. Right hand to the sacrum, right heel of the hand. So the fingers can come well past the tailbone. The base of the palm is about at the tailbone level. Left arm towards the sky. Push your hand into your sacrum, forward and down, so that you can feel your heart and your gifts expand, using your own resources to show up in the world. Taking a few more breaths. And lengthening forward, left hand to the floor or to the floor, stepping back, side plank on the left side. Feel free to lower the left knee and turn it out, or any version. Squeezing the legs in towards each other, the arms in towards each other, so that you can let all your goodness come out into the world. We've all got so much to offer. Taking another breath cycle here. Then cartwheeling the hands down, downward facing dog, vinyasa, or child's pose. If you're in child's, feel free to come up into table or downward dog. We'll transition into pigeon, bringing the left knee forward, turning the foot towards the right, lowering down, pulling the feet in towards each other to support yourself in softening. Pulling the feet in and arriving in your pose. Couple long, slow, even breaths here. If you want more hip sensation, tuck the back toe, lift the knee, Reach back through the heel, lower the knee, and then point the toe. Will give you a little bit more in the hip. Walking the hands back under the shoulders, tuck the back toe, lift the knee, downward dog. You can always bail out to the left side by bending the right knee forward. Let's come forward into a plank, bring the right knee forward, turn the right foot to the left side into pigeon pose. Pulling the feet in, gathering your strength to support you in your movement. As you come forward, pulling the feet in as you expand out. You might tuck the back toe, lift the knee, reach back through the heel if you want more. Softening the tongue and the mouth. And appreciating from inside to outside. And from outside to inside. Slowly walking the hands back up. You can bail out to the right side or tuck the back toe, lift the knee, downward facing dog. We'll lower to the knees, transition onto our bottom, and come all the way onto the back. Walking the feet in close, and we'll push into the feet to inhale and lift the hips into bridge pose. On exhale, lower down. 2 more times, flowing up and down. The next time you come up, stay. Stage 2, stage 1 can go back up and down. You can walk the hands underneath or grab onto the sides of the sticky mat and pull. Taking a few moments, letting your heart shine. Pushing into the feet, imagine squeezing the legs together so your resource is inside. Let yourself shine. They let the heart soften. Gently lowering yourself down. Walk the feet another foot from the body. Let the knees knock in. Taking a moment to watch the wave of sensation after the back bend. Then we'll heel toe the feet back to neutral. You can take your favorite twist to the right or bring your arms out to the T. Pick up the hips, move them 6 inches towards the left. Set them down, bring the knees in and up towards the face with no hands, and the elbows come over towards the right elbow. If you want more sensation, bring the right hand to the left hip. To the left thigh, close to the hip, and place the heel of the hand near the hip crease. Push it away from you and roll the flesh up and over the thigh towards the bottom of the mat. It's a perfect example of how you can use your own strength to expand into the world. Taking one more breath here. Then bringing the knees back up, setting the feet down, lift the hips into middle, set them down, noticing middle. Opposite side, lift the hips up, move them 6 inches to the right, as you then hug the knees in towards the face, no hands. Knees come as high up towards the left elbow as possible. Simply being if you'd like. If you want more, take the palm of the left hand into the top of the top thigh, the right, and push that thigh away from you and roll the skin over the thigh towards the butt. Using your resources to allow you to expand and show up in the world. Gently releasing the arm back to a T. Taking a few breaths here. Maybe looking at the right hand or the left hand. Bringing the legs back up, set the feet down, move the hips back into center. Doing anything symmetrical that feels good to you. You might want to take another bridge. You might want to hug the knees in. You might take happy baby. You might extend the legs up towards the sky with the strap. You might grab onto the ankles and let the legs dangle. Anything that works for you before you find yourself in Shavasana. Letting your mind's eye watch all the sensations inside. Letting focus start to dissolve. The body is completely supported. The mind may begin to quiet and ease. The ego may release. And you may be left floating in your own amazing beauty to receive Shavasana. Consider licking your lips, swallowing, and bringing awareness back inside. Being aware of the space inside your body, and with the eyes closed, seeing yourself in the room. Being aware of the space inside your body, and being aware of yourself lying in the room. As you're ready, bringing any movements back to the body before you roll onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow, your left arm as a kickstand. A few luxurious breaths on your side. Using both hands to push yourself up to any comfortable seat. Feel free to sit on something. Bringing the hands anywhere that's comfortable when you arrive. Push down into your seat to rebound up through each vertebrae all the way up through the crown of the head. On your exhale, bowing the head and gazing inward. Seeing the light within that shines brightly no matter what we're doing, saying, thinking, or feeling. Taking a breath, fanning that light inside so that it may help light the world as well as our own paths. Lifting the head back to neutral as you're ready. May there be seeds of peace, and may all beings be at peace. Namaste.